Hi, I wanted to share this with everybody as far as the reason why I did not sign up for the Kannaway opportunity. First of all, what I wanted is probably what you want, which is to get into the CBD hemp oil business with a reputable company, with a good product, and something very scalable so it has unlimited income opportunity. That's it. I looked online. I couldn't find anything bad about Kannaway. Everything looked really, really good. But what I ran into was the typical multi-level marketing or MLM structure on pricing that I just couldn't get past. So there's about 3 or 4 reasons I did not sign up with Kannaway and kind of went in another direction. Seems like a good company, legit, and all that stuff. Like I say, I can't say much bad about it. But the biggest stumbling block for me was the pricing of the product, meaning if I want to buy something these days, on everybody's online. Everybody's online with their phones, and you can double check and compare pricing so quickly and so easily. And it's getting worse and worse. It's getting more and more difficult, and more competitive. So if I'm looking at CBD oil and it costs $150, if I go to my friends and they say, "How much is it?" Well, it's $150, and they can get online and find something comparable, if not identical, to that same product for $60, or go down to the vape store that's down the street a block from their house, because vape places are all over the place now, and buy CBD for $30. I couldn't get that out of my head. Now, that being said, I know it's a big world, and I know money is not the same with everybody. I know what I call expensive, somebody else doesn't care. People have different budgets, different amounts of money. I know that. And I know that keeping a positive attitude and envisioning things for success, that's how to be successful. But I couldn't get past that. Another big reason was Randy Schrader. He's a great, very successful in the business in Kannaway, great trainer. I was happy with everything. But it was his perspective. When you've got 68,000 people, like he said, in a downline, dude, that's another. He's on another planet than you and I are on. In terms of, I don't have one in my downline. We're starting from scratch. So I understand everything he says in the training. I believe in it, but his perspective is so incredibly different from mine. I'm not sure if I could just go down those list of 10 things to do and come up with the same results. I don't know what his first MLM thing was, but typically with MLM companies, somebody has an existing MLM downline and they just shift it over to the new one, and then they come out like, "Oh, I got this new one." So his path is just really, really different, especially if you started it 10 years ago. So that was odd. And so I watched another training video also. This is my third reason. The money's probably the biggest one. I watched another training video from a gentleman, all great guys. They look like they're legit. They're doing good. They're successful and stuff. But he talked about, Randy Schrader in the videos talked about mastering new skills, meaning it takes time to master a skill. I agree with that. At the same time, there was another video I watched on the Kannaway training that said he did about 278 queries that he sent out during 1 month. Well, that's about 300, and in my mind, that's about 10 a day. So, in number one, number two, that kind of activity, sending out 300 queries to people in the first month, goes along with and supports the fast start rewards. In other words, every MLM, you want to get started quickly, because chances are, statistically, if you don't do something in the first month, chances are you're not going to do much and it's not going to work out. So the fast start bonuses, so that fast behavior was rewarded. That is two different things to me. Mastering a skill takes time. Fast start means there's no time. You're going out with your skill unmastered, and you're just going to blast it out 300 times. And so that didn't fit for me. So there was a couple other, one other little thing was the emphasis. Now I know Mr. Schrader did not say go out and put the biggest order you can on auto ship. He did not say that. He said do what fits within your budget. But from my mind, from listening to his video, it kind of said both. Meaning, if you really want to have a successful business, a strong business, auto ship will make it strong. I get that. He also mentioned that your downline will do what you do. So that didn't make me run and go get the little $50, $70, $100, the minimal amount. That to me, in my mind, conflicts with your downline's going to do what you do. That didn't equal success to me. So that was kind of a conflict to me, and I didn't feel comfortable. So where I ended up with was the combination of making the decision to order the big executive package and put it on auto ship, whatever, 1,000 a month. Why? So I could be successful in the business when I could buy all that stuff, comparable product, even grown domestically, not grown in Austria. For a third of that, a 20th of that. I couldn't get it out of my mind. I feel bad going to my friends, knowing that. What I found, I'll wrap it up with this. What I found with MLMs is the retail price of the product. For all the MLM members to really make that money, where's that money? That money's got to be somewhere, and I think it is in. I think the pricing is bloated, meaning, dude, here's the product. It costs $150 and I can find it everywhere else for $30. That's what I mean by bloated. So I couldn't get past that. And then the fast start thing. And then the emphasis on recruitment. I know you don't get rewarded financially for recruitment, but if I have an emphasis on recruitment, everybody else I sign up underneath me is going to have an emphasis on recruitment. And then everybody's recruiting and nobody's buying. I don't see how that would be successful if the only reason how we get paid is off of buying the product. That means I have to buy a lot of product. Somebody has to buy, or I have to sell a lot of product, not recruit. I have to sell a lot of product. So those things didn't add up for me. What I did end up doing was signing up for a pretty simple, and I like it so far, a simple affiliate program. You know how much it cost me to sign up for the affiliate program? Zero. And I have started my marketing for them already. A lot simpler. All I want to do is make money. All I want to do is have some residual income, and I think I'm going to be able to do it with these guys. Anyway, that's my personal experience with Kannaway.